Have you ever shared a big plan with everyone around you? And did you notice what happened after? Sometimes, when we talk too much about our dreams, they slowly become harder to achieve. Long ago, in a quiet village, there lived a young man named Simon. He carried big dreams in his heart. Almost every week, he began something new. One week, he dreamed of opening a shop. The following week, he wanted to learn pottery. Then suddenly, he decided he would build a house. But Simon had an unusual habit. Before starting anything, he would tell the entire village about it. He walked through the market shouting, "I will open the biggest shop this village has ever seen." People applauded. They smiled and praised him with kind words. Simon felt proud. He felt important. That night, he slept peacefully. Yet the next morning, when it was time to work, he felt exhausted. The excitement had vanished. Days went by. The shop was never opened. Soon, Simon shifted his focus again and decided to learn pottery. He gathered everyone in the village square and announced his new goal. "I will create the most beautiful pots. Everyone will buy from me." People encouraged him. They praised his confidence. Simon felt amazing. But once again, after a few days, his interest faded. He never even touched the clay. This cycle repeated year after year. Simon spoke loudly about every dream. The villagers celebrated his words. But his hands remained empty. His life stayed the same. Shame crept into his heart. He couldn't understand why he always failed. Deep inside, his heart felt heavy. He felt trapped. One evening, Simon sat alone beside the old village well. An elder approached him. The man was calm and humble. He was respected by everyone, yet he rarely spoke. Sitting beside Simon, he asked gently, "My son, why do you look so troubled?" Simon sighed. "I have so many dreams, but I never complete anything. I don't know what's wrong with me." The elder nodded slowly. "Tell me, what do you do when a new idea comes to you?" Simon replied quickly, "I tell everyone. I want them to know what I'm going to do. I want them to be proud of me." The elder smiled softly. "Come with me tomorrow morning. I want to show you something." The next day, Simon met the elder in his small garden. The elder held 2 seeds in his palm. He handed one seed to Simon. "Plant this in the ground," he said. Simon dug a small hole and placed the seed inside, covering it gently with soil. Then the elder took the second seed, but instead of planting it, he lifted it high. Calling a few children nearby, he said, "Look everyone, I have a seed. Soon it will grow into a beautiful tree. Watch how amazing it will be." The children clapped. They smiled. The elder placed the seed on a rock and left it there. Days passed. The elder quietly watered the seed buried in the soil. He spoke nothing about it. Simon often visited the garden. Slowly, a tiny green shoot appeared. Week after week, it grew stronger. The elder still remained silent. He simply watered it patiently. Meanwhile, the seed left on the rock never changed. It dried under the sun. Birds pecked at it. It never grew. After several weeks, Simon saw a small plant standing firm in the soil. The other seed had disappeared. The elder stood beside him and spoke gently. "Simon, a seed needs silence to grow. It needs darkness. It must stay hidden beneath the earth. When you expose it and talk about it too much, it dries out. It gets stolen. It never becomes a tree." Simon stared at the small plant. Something shifted inside him. The elder continued, "When you share your dreams too early, you feel proud. You feel as if you've already done the work. People's praise gives you pleasure. Your mind believes the goal is already achieved. So your heart loses the fire to keep going. The energy you need for action gets wasted in words. Simon felt his face grow warm. He had been doing exactly that. Every time he announced a plan, he felt successful, but he never actually worked. The praise was enough. The applause was enough. He never needed to finish because he already felt finished. The elder placed a hand on Simon's shoulder. Dreams are fragile at the beginning. They need protection. Keep them quiet. Let them grow in the dark soil of your effort. When the tree is strong, everyone will see it. You don't need to announce it. Simon thanked the elder and walked home slowly. His mind was full of thoughts. That night, he made a decision. He would try something new. But this time, he would tell no one. He chose one simple goal: to build a wooden chair. He did not announce it. He did not gather people. He just started. Every evening after his daily work, he went to a quiet corner and worked with wood. Some days he felt excited. Other days he felt tired. But because no one knew, no one asked him questions. No one expected anything. He had only his hands and the wood. Days turned into weeks. The chair began to take shape. Simon made mistakes. He fixed them. He learned. Slowly, the chair became strong and smooth. When it was finished, Simon sat on it. He felt something he had never felt before: real pride. Not the pride that comes from words. The pride that comes from doing. One morning, his neighbor saw the chair outside Simon's house. "Simon, this is beautiful. When did you make this?" Simon smiled quietly. "I've been working on it." The neighbor was surprised. "You never told anyone?" Simon nodded. "I wanted to finish it first." Word spread slowly. People saw the chair. They were impressed. But by then, Simon had already started his next project. This time, he planned to build a small table. Again, he told no one. He worked in silence. Weeks passed. The table was completed, then a shelf, then a stool. Years went by. Simon became known in the village as a skilled craftsman, but he never announced his plans. He only showed his work when it was done. People respected him even more because his actions spoke louder than words. Simon's life changed completely. He no longer needed praise before starting. He no longer felt the rush of empty pride. He found something deeper: the quiet satisfaction of building something real. Now think about your own life. How many times have you announced a goal and then lost the energy to pursue it? How many dreams have you shared too early, only to watch them fade? When you speak about your plans, you give away the power. You let others' reactions replace your own effort. Keep your dreams close. Protect them. Let your work speak when it is ready. The world does not need to know what you are building. It only needs to see what you have built. So next time you feel the urge to tell everyone about your big idea, pause, stay quiet, and let the seed grow in darkness. When the tree is strong, everyone will see it without you saying a word. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more stories that change the way we see life. Thank you for listening.